All right. So, where we left it off last week. And did you get my message, Mr. Wi-Fi, about bringing you into the campaign?
Yes.
Yes, so just hold tight for a little bit and we'll get to you probably... okay, that immediately crashes in a not too distant future. Let me just try and bring that back. Okay, so, yes, last week, you decided to make a beeline as quick as you could to the gate to the darkness within, because Gala had some business there. And it turns out Shinigami had some business there. What business they had there, I'll let their players decide. But if you remember, the rest of you wandered into the gates of darkness within. Usher was extremely curious, but every round you went in, you remember there's 1 hit point off your maximum. 1 hit point off your maximum. Except for Shinigami and Gala. So why were they singled out? Oh. So you merge. Gala comes out. I think Daniel described her as having tears in her eyes, and she didn't want to talk about it. And Shinigami came out with a very impressive scythe that dripped with blood. And there are a bunch of devotees, presumably to the Dark Angels, who are wanting to go in but fearing that they wouldn't be able to come out. And so that was with amazement when they saw both Shinigami and Gala come out. And they immediately bombarded most of them with questions. And Shinigami said some things, Gala said some things. And they're almost venerating these people. I mean, all they want is to prostrate themselves before the Dark Angels, but they fear if they enter the gate, they might not come out, because some of people have gone in and haven't come out. So Gala and Shinigami were the first to come out, and so they think they're pretty cool. So, keeping all that in mind, mighty band of adventurers, what would you like to do?
Well, we can always change, but I believe we were going to head to the ziggurat, and it was going to take us 20 days to get there, to reach there in time for the new moon.
Yes, about that. While I was inside, I was worthy of a vision that gave me some information that will require some work. It'll take some time, but considering our travels, I think it'll work out. But there are some places that we should go to along the way. I know Venick had business at Cloud Peak, and I think that's a good spot for us to go to as well for some other things that will help us with what we're trying to do. So that's definitely one of the spots I think we should go to on our way back to the ziggurat.
Where could you, Shinigami? Could you point to where the cloud cap is on this map?
Peaks in the dead center.
Oh, I was looking at the little labels and not looking at the white print. So thank you.
Potentially at some point we may or may not, through our travels, find if we have to go near the Vorden Mountains. That may or may not be a thing, but I have given these followers a task based on the vision I was given, and those followers need to fulfill those tasks for us to complete our task. And one of those locations will be Cloud Peak. After
You're saying that we have to do this in order to do what we need to do with the ziggurat?
No, well, it's going to help us deal with the Queen, what they're working on. But one of the spots that I need to go to, and I know Venick does as well, is we need to go to Cloud Peak. I need to find out what I need, if there's something I need to do at Cloud Peak or not. So maybe we can hit that on the way, because the ziggurat's obviously on the opposite end of Cloud Peak.
So Malcolm, yesterday you showed us a path, like basically taking the road to get there in 20 days. Do we need to check to see if we would have enough time to go off that path and go to the Cloud Peak?
Well, the most efficient path is following this path outside Darkstone Mountain. Like, it's just, it's easier traveling on roads. You have to past the overpass of the Giant, through Gorso, and then once you cross the Azura Bridge, you have a decision to make, right? You could go this side of the swamp, or this side of the swamp, or through the swamp. I mean, it seems easiest if you kind of go around this way. That just seems inherently shorter to me than going around this way.
Yep.
So that's the only choice, but sticking to the main path. And you could do both things, but you're risking all sorts of exhaustion. Like, you can travel faster, but you might end up arriving at the ziggurat completely exhausted.
That doesn't sound very good.
No.
Now, we didn't say we did this, but it seems like it would make sense that we did this, because we found boats and went across the swamp. I would think that we would hide them just in case we needed them again. Is that possible to retcon that?
It's just a logical thing to do. That's fine.
Okay, cool. So we could save a little bit of time potentially by going across the swamp.
Well, we could, and it might not be a bad idea to hit some of the bigger cities as we go. So Gorso would be a good spot for us to swing through. Maybe some of the other big cities as we come across them. I'm not saying necessarily go out of our way, but we may find help.
Yes. I mean, I think I agree. That is on the way for sure. We should hit, since we would be taking the roads going through there. But I am concerned that the Cloud Peak would take us off our path and take, 3 to 4 more days if we go there. So I'm wondering, is it? I mean, I didn't have the vision, so you tell me. Is it something that we could do after the ziggurat, or do we need to do it now?
How many days is it going to take us to get to the ziggurat?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Going through the swamps, 10, 11, 12. 12 days. If you cut through the swamp.
And we need to be there in 20 days, correct?
The new moon is in 12 days.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, I remember 20, but never mind.
Okay. So then, yes, we can go to the ziggurat. I don't think going to Cloud Peak is a timely requirement. However, I'll just have to give them some instructions because I am going to send them, once they're done here, to Cloud Peaks to potentially meet us there. If we can meet there at the same time, that would be great.
Okay. Well, then on to the ziggurat, and we can hit the Cloud Peak after that.
Yeah, do it out of character. Do we remember what Vinnick had to do there?
Oh, just Vinnick knows. Oh, sorry, Vinnick. Sorry, I'll let you talk.
I will try to talk. Let's see. My notes. Okay, we found that person, Cloud Peak. Actually, I don't remember what it is we were going to get when we got there, but we were seeking out the place where Seraph had slayed the Dark Angels, and it was going to be something that would help us. And this is going to be a Cloud Peak.
That's about all you know. That is correct.
Okay, so I'm going to give these followers instructions to finish the task here, delay their departure so that they'll meet us there at the same time that we would get there after visiting the ziggurat.
Okay, so make a beeline to the ziggurat as quickly as you can. Turn around, come to Cloud Peak. So we'll just say you, as long as you do that, then they should be there at the same time. Don't think we need to specify exact days, but it works out. As you're about to depart, one of the people says, "Well, of course, great and mighty Shinigami. What do you command? We know where you get your commands from. Absolutely, we will do these things. But we are bakers. We are farmers. We are simple folk. It is a dangerous land out there. If there's anything you could give us to aid in our travels, it'd be most appreciated. We can do what you ask, but when we'll go there, even if you don't give us any assistance, but any assistance you could give us in this dangerous lands would be very much appreciated." As I said, farmers, bakers, shoe workers.
That seems rational. What do we have in our party loot that we're not using?
Good question.
That's the party loot.
Damn, you guys are rich.
Rich.
We just don't go shopping very often.
To be fair, there's nowhere to shop.
Yeah, that's true. Shinigami, I have this crossbow and bolts that I don't know if I've ever used it. I know how to use it, but I'm happily give this to them.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give. Is anybody interested in the sacrificial dagger I've been carrying? Does anybody use daggers?
Well, I do
try
like
not
all
to.
things pointed, darling.
What's that? I can't hear you.
I have quite the arsenal already.
Okay. So I will also hand them the sacrificial dagger with the information that I know about it.
Roll me a D8, Shinigami. You hand it to the guy who is requesting it, and he looks it over and says, "Oh, this is quite the interesting dagger." So it just whispers.
How many of them are there? It was like
20.
20. Okay, well, can't arm them all.
No, but I mean, I can unburden myself. I have chainmail that I no longer need because of my my plate armor that I have, so I can give up some armor, so at least somebody can become a guard for them with some of this equipment.
Great.
Malcolm, did we see anything of use back at the Lodge of Wonderlust? I mean, there was those druids that fell. They probably had some weapons, but was there anything else?
No. The druids that fell had staffs, and that was about it.
Okay.
So no, nothing really of note. All right, so chainmail, that's good. Crossbow, that's good. And oh my goodness, this dagger. All right, this will help. But anything else?
Let's see, what else?
We could probably give them some silver for supplies. I'm sure they'll need at least food for along the way. No, they're farmers, but they can't farm.
No, we
Casks.
can't. But yeah, if you gave us a bit of gold, maybe we can bribe our way out of situations.
We give them 100 gold. That should give them plenty for supplies and bribes.
Yeah, that would be plenty.
Everybody's okay with that.
Yeah.
So we still have things that we can sell.
Okay, great. So we'll complete the task here and meet you at the Cloud Peak in the days that we just previously discussed.
Sounds good. All right, should we hit the road and head towards Corso?
I think we should.
So leaving the gates to the darkness within, you start traveling. I think the only logical direction is this way to start with. Let's start with Toriel. Roll me a D20, please.
All right.
9. Okay, that's good. Vinnick, do you want to do some hunting?
I do. Let's see.
DC 20
That was,
now. Survival at advantage because of your Call of the Woodland Beings thingamajig. Yeah, that's good. Now, just as a question, can anybody in the party cast guidance?
Yes. I would
Okay.
guide him.
It's
Okay.
getting tough here, man.
That's good because Drift used to do it, so yeah, D4.
Yep.
Okay, and everybody make a Constitution saving throw, please.
All right, Vinnick, I do want to make it clear that whenever those folks are around their followers, they are off limits to your feeding, and I will protect them if you lose control.
Understood.
Remember, if you have a cloak, you have advantage. You're a raincoat. So I think everyone.
We into aura too.
Oh yeah, good
Should
question.
Agami give it off an aura now?
Did we level? I'm still level 9.
Is that a yes or a no?
What level paladin?
Level 5 paladin.
Yeah, you just pick
I don't remember
level
what level aura.
Gala's got an
Aura.
aura, but that's
It's
the only one I
6.
have.
Ah, okay.
6.
So no Gala aura.
I'll give you a Gala aura. Gala's here in spirit.
Nice.
So therefore, only Asher. Asher, roll again.
Already did. 14 and a 5.
Oh, I see that. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to keep on making Constitution saving throws because you can regain the Constitution saving throw once you rest for the night. So we're not going to make it until you get to a town like Gorso, and we're going to reset the Constitution saves. Okay, so moving on. The only thing we need to do is Shinigami. Oh, not Shinigami, sorry. Vinnick, you need to feed again. Survival check at advantage. Plus a
With
D4.
guidance.
Yep, with guidance.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what? I said DC 20, so you're going to make it. Again, Vinnick, roll me a D20 while you're there.
20.
Okay, we're good. Okay, one more time, Vinnick. Repeat, survival at advantage with a D4.
Oh no!
Not gonna make it. So roll a
Wait,
D.
I have inspiration. Can I do?
Sure.
I'm gonna work.
You can, but it'll be one roll only.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'll just take I'll suffer the consequences here.
So remember, roll your D2.
That's R/space.
The way around. There. Okay. So you come to the overpass of the giant. This is a massively long bridge with the River Howleth just roaring underneath it. The bridge itself is about a mile long and it raises about 200 feet in the air across this gorge. A quick glance shows it's worn in places but looks perfectly sturdy.
Didn't we come across it?
What's that, sorry?
Didn't we come across it before to get to?
I thought you went
No,
down.
we went
We went this
down
way.
the river.
We went up the other side.
Oh, okay, okay.
Rickety, huh?
Not rickety. That's
Okay,
not a good way to describe it. It's a withered stone bridge.
Okay.
It's not a perfect condition, but it does look, good enough.
Any sign of sentries or?
Make your perception check.
Can I
Okay.
help assist?
Sure.
Oh, absolutely. I'd probably guide myself on this.
So you're looking for sentries, for guards. The very far side is kind of gathered in mist, like it's just raining, right? The visibility isn't great. But you see no signs of any guards, any sentries. What you do notice, though, is there's several wagons that have been splintered to pieces along there.
Splintered to pieces.
Just destroyed, not like in lots of different pieces. Not as small as splinters, but destroyed carts.
That looks suspicious. I mean, does it look like it was something had to have been large to break these to pieces, or?
You'd have to get onto the bridge to determine that.
Ah, okay.
Would you like me to check, darling?
I'm sorry. What was that, Asha? You're kind of quiet. Or is that just me?
Would you like to check?
Oh, yes.
I don't mind. I love investigating things. Perhaps there may be some nice little things left over for me.
Yeah. Let's.
Finder's fee?
Yeah, sure. Let's take a look. Let's be cautious, though. Who knows what destroyed those wagons?
As I said, the bridge is about a mile across. The first one you see that would be worth investigating is about a third of the way across. So do you head out by yourself there? Asha?
No. I would assume they would all go together, but I could be wrong. Are we all going, or?
Well, Asher would skip up over there if y'all can join her or not.
All right, I will follow behind so she doesn't get too far ahead, but like 30 feet.
Just that moment. Fireball.
Malcolm's looking up stats. We're all dead.
I think a private message. Just a second. Okay. As you're walking across the bridge, you're not quite approached to the cart, and you guys' passive perception isn't great. We'll say Asher, as you're leading the group, about to approach the first cart, you see a figure hiding beneath the cart, and
a very weathered-looking guy comes out. He has a rusted metal mask that seems to be locked onto his head, kind of like the man in the iron mask. And he says, "Go back the way you came. There's danger on this bridge."
My. You look god awful.
I feel awful.
God awful.
What the heck was that?
That is our little parrot that usually is on her right shoulder.
Like the insight to see if he's telling the truth or not.
make an insight check.
I did 15.
Oh, 15.
Yeah. Yes.
He's purposely where he was hiding, and he come out of hiding to warn you. You see no reason for him to lie about it. So Shinigami, you believe him.
There's a monster under the bridge. Many-headed monster.
Many-headed monster, really?
How far down is the water below us?
100 feet.
Oh.
It's a far fall.
It is a very far fall.
If it's under the bridge, can it reach us on top of the bridge, or?
Yes.
Oh. All right. Well, if there was another way, we would, but we have to get somewhere within a certain amount of time. Oh, this is not.
Wait,
this is not a good sign.
Shinigami, this gentleman looks exactly like you. Is he your cousin?
Oh, he's just wearing an iron mask. He's not like. He
She
looks
totally
pretty.
gets it. All she says is that you have a metal mask and he has a metal mask.
No, I'm very old. My family is all dead by now. Or my immediate family's dead. All I have are distant relatives now that we met.
Well, perhaps if we try to sneak the rest of the way?
Ooh, my specialty. Not sure about Metal Man over
Good
there.
idea.
Hold on. Before you go anywhere, I am going to Eldritch Blast this stone and chuck it down the bridge a ways.
Just a sec. Classic open world campaign. I thought you guys were going left, but you went right, so that's fine. But I'm just scrambling a little bit here.
That's what parties do.
Oh no, it's all good. Have almost every location 90% done, but there's always something that sort of trips me up. And this is okay. There we go. Okay, so what are you doing, Shinigami?
I was going to Eldritch Blast one of these boulders and knock it down the bridge a ways.
So it scatters down the bridge, you mean?
Yep. Just kind of chuck it down bowling style. Let it make some noise.
Okay, so Firstly, your Eldritch Blast makes a noise, and one of the boulders just skitters down, like, I don't know, 100 feet away. It's making quite the sound, and that's it.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Are you trying to piss it off? What are you doing?
Well, that just blew off our stealth. You Shinigami. Use your head for once.
I have no stealth, so there's no chance in us stealthing past here.
These are obviously the carts that I mentioned before.
I'm going to hide under a cart after he had blasted the
Sure.
boulder down the rock down the bridge.
Okay, Loki. First roll of the campaign. Make it a good one. Make me a stealth check.
Stealth 18.
12 on the dice. Above average. Okay, noted.
Well, if you guys want to be sneaky, go ahead, but I might as well just walk down the bridge.
Well, I'm not exactly stealthy either, but it's worth a shot.
Well, I come all this way. I'm going to look around in this cart.
Sure. Make an investigation check, Asher. Oh, one thing you don't find is Loki. And this was a cart carrying fruit, but it's just a pile of mush at the moment. Like, when fruit rots and rots and rots. Yeah, that's what it is.
Masked one, if you need to make it to the other side, you might as well join us. Safety in numbers.
I'll take the cover.
So you
I'm
guys,
just gonna
Mhm.
be on alert in case the thing pops out.
so if things pop out that look nasty, you're going to do what exactly?
Attack it
With what?
with a dagger.
Okay, got it. So either thrown or stabbed. Got it. Well, if you guys are planning to stealth across, let's see some stealth rolls.
This is not going to go well.
18.
Okay. Toriel's at disadvantage. She's wearing scale now.
Okay.
So that is a 5. Oh, I would have guided myself though. Man, 8. Hey, if it's a zombie, it may not be able to find me.
Nick, turn this around. Let's see a great stealth roll.
Ooh. Oh, nope, not going to happen.
That's not
Oh,
Wow.
turns out Shinigami is a prophet. As you stomp, like some of you stub your toes on boulders, some of you trip in the thing, and you're just a walking circus.
Ash just rocking like a little cat on the edge.
All right. Yeah. I can't make an excuse for this. You roll badly.
Roll for initiative.
You face the consequences.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Oh,
Even with the 7.
I should have rolled.
some of these are on here twice. Don't
Toriel,
remember
you didn't.
Sorry, this is a mess. Remember what your rolls are and just roll in again. Because
Alright.
and he was a...
I don't roll it yet, so let's see.
No, this is so much better.
Just remember your old rolls. Sorry, that's my mistake.
I rolled the same thing, so I'm good.
Oh, I have to. I'm sorry, I forgot to click on my character. That's what the problem is.
What'd you say, Shinigami? I missed what you said. I heard my name.
But you didn't hit your token last time, it doesn't matter now.
Oh, gotcha.
Remember how to fix it yourself, Finnick?
Yeah, I do. I just forgot to click my character. Sorry. There we go.
Sure. So you're actually 2, or
It was a 7.
okay? So change
Either way,
Phoenix
it's
2
terrible.
to a 7.
I did it on my side, but I need to hit return. Sorry.
Yeah, I had to do it a couple. You just double click on it.
Yeah, I still see 2. You gotta click on the 2 and hit 7.
There you go.
There you go.
Oops. Well, those initiative rolls were fantastic. So the creature is going to go first because it rolled an 18. Let's start with Toriel. Roll me a oddly shaped D5, please.
All right. It's been a while. Let's see here. What's the command for that? I forgot. Is it
Slash RD5.
This.
Got it. Okay.
Ooh, okay. Interesting. So, this massive creature flies out from under the bridge, looking like this. Doesn't that look pleasant? Well, I'll give you a clue. It's not Tiamat, but it has Tiamat-type vibes. Because as you stumble along and completely muck up these things, I need everybody except Vinnick to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
That's pathetic. Okay.
It's a success, it's a success, a failure, failure. So this...
I'm gonna go back in time and do this again, if I may.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. No one even noticed. This looked like Toriel just dodged that.
Well, you didn't dodge it completely. Because it's
Oh,
weird, like
yeah?
all the heads kind of come together and they all inhale and a eruption of fire comes out, much like a red dragon. And as the DC is 16, so everybody passes except Shinigami. 44 points of damage as it blasts a line cone of fire across all you guys. And that is you're slowly wondering what the hell to do. Oh, Loki, do you want to throw a dagger?
Oh, yes. So you see a dagger on his hip, and he grabs it. It looks kind of weird. Like, the hilt is way bigger than a normal dagger would be. Like, it's like it would be for like a long sword or something. But he looks like he's gonna throw it like a javelin. But it's kind of strange because the blade is not facing the way he's throwing it, and it's suddenly charged with psionic energy, and he shoots a psychic blade out of it.
Nice.
And then, would I get an advantage from this because I was stealthing or no?
Did you roll an 18? Was it an 18 for your stealth?
Yes.
Yes, it would. You may roll at advantage as you come out from hiding.
That's
26
26 to hit. And my sneak attack is 2d6.
hits.
So that's
Okay.
going to be 12 psychic damage to it.
Okay, so recoils back from that, and after it's breathing, take this dagger, it flaps its mighty wings and ducks back down under the bridge. Loki.
I told you guys we should have turned around. He's just gonna run.
The way you were traveling would be off in this direction. So go east.
So he's gonna move 30 feet. Bonus action to dash. And then I will just hold my action to throw another psychic blade.
Sure. Asher, you just got blasted in the face with fire. What do you do?
Oh. Singed my hair. Prick.
Bonus action. As it's on. And
So nice.
A wizard.
right, and that was my bonus action. And so with my action, I'm going to cast
Fly. Oh, interesting. Fly
Mhm.
with concentration. Nice.
Alrighty. She's going to fly up. Kind of see where he went down at over there, and kind of goes over here for flies about 15 feet in the air.
15 feet in the air. Excellent. So taking to the air. Played song up. Shinigami. Ooh. Not a saving throw you wanted to fail. Okay, moving over there. Yep.
I move there, and then I'm going to hold an action. If it pops back within sight, I'm going to cast the command spell.
Cool. Now keep in mind that if it doesn't pop up, your command spell will be burnt, right? If your reaction doesn't happen. So minor detail, but that's cool. Okay, so but
That's
these.
I'm sorry, do I burn the spell slot? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then let's not do that.
I mean, your burn slot
Well-
only if it doesn't go off. So the creature doesn't appear, comes back to your turn, you lose that spell slot. So
Yeah, okay, then let's not do that.
Okay.
I'll hold the action to Eldritch Blast.
Okay, cool. Everybody's getting ready. Toriel, what do you do?
Toriel's quickly doing the math on the on that breath weapon. I want to do two things. One was that was fire, right? And it was a cone.
Yep.
And how wide was that cone?
60 feet. It went well over the other side of the bridge.
And I mean, Toriel knows some things about history and such. Did she know anything about this creature? You said Tiamat vibes? Does that mean it looked like it had heads of different dragon types?
No, they all look like the same type of dragon types. I'll tell you what though, Venick.
Okay.
Toriel, make me a history check.
Okay.
And I'll see if it... there was a creature that attacked the city about a generation or two ago called Malzaderet. I think that's how you say it. And it was called a Doppeldrake. And it almost took the entire kingdom down. In fact, Shinigami fought the Doppeldrake, which is when he saved the king, but broke his body. If you remember way back in session 1, where the dragon was attacking the city and Shinigami heroically saved the king, that was the Doppeldrake. So this is probably giving Doppeldrake vibes to you as well, Shinigami. Seems from a different lineage. So not quite a dragon, but dragon-like. And you know that the creature wasn't defeated and it retreated somewhere, but this is not that creature, but it's giving those type of vibes.
Okay. All right. Well, a 60-foot cone. I don't want to be in that cone again. So let me just see how far I could move. So 30, and if I dashed, and if I did something else, that's not really good enough. Okay. I'm gonna move. Just. Does this rock over here provide any cover?
So it does.
Like it does. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get a little cover right there, and I'm going to let's see here. Let me check one more thing. Sorry. Oh yeah. I'm gonna hold an action to cast Dissonant Whisper, knowing that I would lose it if it doesn't pop up.
Okay. Now, I will point out to you guys that to get to the other side of the bridge, I did some quick maths, is about 3,500 feet. And this is a mile long bridge that I mentioned, and I mentioned that you get about a third across and 2/3. How many feet, you North American people, you people from the States, tell me how many feet are in a mile?
5,260.
No, 53,
Okay.
40.
Very, very nice.
say
5,280. Go metric,
Oh,
for goodness
close.
sake. Go metric.
About 8 football fields.
I knew
Yeah,
it was
just-
5,200 something.
Yeah, just keep it on football fields. That'll be fine. Yeah, so about 3,500 feet. That's 2/3 of a mile. So keep that in mind. I said it's a long ass bridge. Okay, Torio, Dissonant Whispers
problem.
prepared. Venick, are you
We're
back with us?
superheroes, right?
Oh yes, Venick, cool.
Superheroes,
Do
superheroes
superhero
should
stuff.
be able to run it in 4 minutes, right?
40 rounds.
Oh my goodness. All right. Did I see this creature? And
Did?
Okay.
I'll show you where you saw it go under the bridge, because you all would have seen this. So this is the last place you saw it. So it ducks right underneath the bridge, and it goes somewhere. It's moving quite fast, but that was the last place you saw it.
like this. And Tyrael has some level of cover with that rock. Is that right?
Yes. If you take cover like she did, I'm going to give you advantage on the saving throws.
But just keep in mind, it's a cone. Venick would know that. don't bunch up. In other words,
Yeah. How wide is this thing?
it was
20, 30, 40. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If it's a 60-foot cone, it's probably going to hit us anyways. All right. I'm going to dash over. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Looks like I can get over here to this rock pile. So I will hide here, crouch down in that rock pile. And
It's, yep.
I'm looking ahead for like my next turn. Do I? Oh yeah. Are these continued rock piles? Like this is another rock pile over
Yeah.
here?
Another part over here.
That's so far away.
Hmm.
Can I?
I love this encounter.
Can I hold an action, and my action would be my blessing of the Raven Queen?
No, because you can't hold bonus actions.
All right. Well, that's my turn. That's all I can do. Hope for the best.
Vinick, roll me a d6, please.
Uh-oh.
I feel like this is a breath weapon. Nice. Maybe.
That means it moved on, right? It's not here anymore.
Yeah, it dropped all its treasure and moved on.
Vinick. Surprise!
Oh no!
Does my
It does.
Dissonant Whisper go off? Okay.
It does.
I'm guessing it has legendary actions, but I got to try. DC 17 Wisdom save.
What does Dissonant Whisper makes it run away, right?
It does. It does psychic damage and makes
use
it
its
run away.
reaction.
Yeah, it has to use its reaction. Yep.
Okay, so 17 is the DC. Has a +0 modifier, so on a D20 needs a 17 or higher.
I love it.
Now, mine should go off at the same time,
Sure.
so this will get interesting.
Take
So
17
17 psychic. Yep, and so it doesn't have legendary action or
No.
saves.
No.
Nice. Okay.
Both those Eldritch Blast hits for another 10 points of force damage.
So each one of those should push it another 10 feet off the bridge.
So we'll say like it blasted it back to about there. Like a line away from you. Vinnick?
Does it fly or fall? Because if I knocked it off the bridge, it should be falling as it flies.
It wasn't on the bridge. It was attacking Vinnick there while flying. It didn't land on the bridge.
Oh, so it does fly. Okay, I missed that part.
Yeah, it definitely flies. It's how it got under the bridge by flying under the bridge. But Vinnick, for numerous reasons, you can have an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. All right, I'll do that. Let's see. Which attack do I want to do?
That's good.
All right, here we go. Oh.
Okay, that's going to be a miss.
You got a precision
Jesus.
strike if you want to try.
Oh, can I do that? Can I do that?
Yeah.
With a 1d8 on top of that, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice job.
Thanks, Josh.
11. Ugh. Okay, so now it needs to... It's got to get away from Toriel. So when...
Yeah, I was going to say Shinigami, that's clutch because it uses its full movement. It can't, well, it can still use its breath weapon, but I was going to say it can't reach, wouldn't be able to reach this again.
So
for physical attacks anyway.
It uses its reaction to run away, right? But now it can have its actual turn because that's just the way it happened to work out.
Yep.
But
I don't see it in the turn order. Am I the only one?
I don't see it in the turn order either.
I don't know why,
Might
but
be
it's
on
an
GM
18.
layer.
It's an 18. So Loki will be next. And it's going to use its action to come up here and uses its movement to go back under the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how important it is to you, Malcolm, but you also disappeared.
Ah! I disappeared. Same thing with the Doppeldrake. Okay, I'll fix that. Loki, in the meantime, it's your turn while I fix my camera, which has been doing this a lot.
I'm just gonna go over here, and I will hold command for when it is visible to me.
So holding an action to tell it what to do. Great. Asher.
Mhm.
Where do you bloody think you're going? Get back in here and fight. And takes off. And she'll go under the bridge.
Oh no.
Do I see him under the bridge?
Sorry, I'm trying to fix my camera at the same time. You do. You see him here, but under the bridge.
Okay.
More or less claws
Here.
extended, holding onto the bridge.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. Give me 120 feet of movement. Like a little jet. It gets right up into his grill.
It takes your dash action to get there.
Bonus action.
So you are right up next to him. Okay, cool. So you can attack, in other words.
Yep.
Okay, let's see those attacks.
Alrighty. I will go ahead and use a booming blade.
All right.
Oopsie. With this attack. So here comes Deadly Grace.
Hey.
24. That is 9 piercing, 3 acid, and 8 sneak damages, plus a d8 of thunder damage. There's a 4 extra thunder damage.
So what that's it. 11, 24. Well, the good news is that you do manage to lop off one of its heads. Fantastic. 2 more grow in its
Nice.
place.
Oh shit! Oh no!
She has another attack, and she'll swing again with Deadly Grace.
20 will hit.
With ignore the 9, so 12.
12 points of damage. Okay, got it. Nice.
And if he moves, he takes another 2d8 thunder damage.
He's more than likely to move, and it's not going to kill him. So I need to just roll the 2d8 now, and we'll. So
Okie dokie.
otherwise, I might forget about it. Okay, Asher getting some good hits, flying underneath, being brave. The rest of you don't know where it is though, so we'll go like that. And Shinigami, you're up.
That's it. You'd hear the thunder boom underneath, like, oh gosh, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'm going to move. Go to there. 'Cause I still got plenty of range. And I'll hold an action again. If it pops up, it'll be in range of my Eldritch Blast, so we'll do that.
Cool. Toriel.
All right. I didn't have enough time to look up something that I wanted to do, but I'm going to ask the group: if you use polymorph, is there any flying creatures that would be good? I don't even know if you can use do a flying creature, but
A Quetzalcoatl.
that's probably good for
Evil.
flying. But they don't do a lot of damage, right?
No, they're decent. I mean, they're not like superior or anything, but they're okay.
Okay, let me.
Is there a limit on the CR you can choose?
There is, but it's pretty good. I think it's like, it's equal to your character level, I believe.
I think Quetzalcoatl's are CR4.
Remind me how to spell that. It's like Q something.
Oh my.
I will do.
Yes.
There's a giant eagle. It can make
Oh.
an attack with a beak and a
Giant eagle.
talon.
Rock. There we go.
I think a rock monstrosity. I don't think it technically counts with polymorph.
And that's pretty high CR too, isn't it?
Giant
I'll
eagle.
skip that. I don't want to waste
See what-
everybody's time, but thank you for looking. Toriel is going to copy Asha, and she's going to cast Fly on herself. And she is going to, let's see here. She's going to fly up at an angle. So I'll write about there. I'll do the math in a second to see how high, but probably either 5 or 10 feet off the ground, just to try to get an angle to see under the bridge. So
There.
those are action.
Just hovering slightly above the bridge, you do see it, and it's right here. You
Okay.
have eyes on it.
All right. So that was my action and movement, and I don't have a bonus action, so a useful bonus action in this scenario. So that will be my turn.
Okay, Vinnick.
Oh, Toriel.
Okay. I think what Vinnick is going to do is continue to cross this thing, but clearly we're not going to outrun it. We're going to have to attack this thing, right? Is there any of this stuff that's like better cover than others? These burns or fire pits, whatever, are they like better cover than the rock debris I'm under? Or?
The best one would be under this cart.
Okay. All right. I will move to there, and I'm going to hold an action, waiting for the creature to come back. My action is going to be Eldritch Blast.
Okay. All right. So everybody holding their actions, getting ready to do these things. Whose turn is it? I think it's Shinigami's. Roll me a d6. Doesn't get its breath weapon back, and instead it will attack Asher 6 times.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Under the bridge, right?
Yeah, under the bridge. You can't see it. It's all happening under the bridge. And just to make it quick, Asher, your AC is... What's your AC at the moment?
It's 21, but if I am on verge for the shield spell to make that 26.
Nice.
26. So your shield goes up because it'll block the second one. That's another 26. That's 2. 3. How many did I say? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 3 of them hit, even if you do put your shield up. For a start, you take 12, 36, 37 points of damage. And can you make me 3 Constitution saving throws, all DC 10?
Oh.
Bish.
Oh no!
Is there anything you can do about that?
I have +3 right now to that, so I'm actually at a 9.
9 is less than 10.
You need 10.
I can do something about this. I will. I see Asha is in trouble, and I will. I'm going to go back in time and let her re-roll that. See, I can. I think I can do that, right? Let me double check. Is it just me, or is it somebody else? Let me put that up here. You were. Oh, it's 30 feet. Damn it. That's all right. I got something else. If Asha starts to fall, I'll use my reaction to cast Featherfall.
It's the range of Featherfall.
It is 60 feet. I just measured it. Yeah. She's at 50 feet from me. As long as I can see her.
You can just see her. But how high are you? 5 feet in the air. Where's Doug when we need him?
Not Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah. Not bad.
I think with the 5 feet angle difference, like it's 50 and 5, I don't imagine that would be more than 10.
Yeah. I think we're good.
Oh, regardless.
Does Asha fall? Okay.
Does she? You tell me.
Yeah.
Was that?
You
Was that
casting
a yes?
Featherfall? You can cast Featherfall.
I will.
If you
Yeah.
want to cast
I see her
Featherfall.
falling. Yep. If I see her fall, I will cast Featherfall.
You gently fall down on one of these pillars below it, but you're 200 feet down below. Like you're
Blast.
200 feet, but you do land gently. And then the Doppeldrake.
How much damage would I get? 37?
Yeah, 37. Thank goodness for Featherfall, otherwise it would have been an additional that much.
Oh!
That would have killed her.
And as you save the life of Asher, the Doppeldrake turns and looks at you, Toriel. But we'll
I
get
don't
there.
like that.
That's what I just messaged you about, Toriel.
Oh, I must have missed it.
Get off the bridge thing. Go get on the bridge, and that's the Doppeldrake's turn. Loki, none of you guys saw this except Toriel, I guess. So any prepared actions you had, Loki, do not go off.
I just lost the spell slot. I guess I'll just wait here for it to attack, or for it to pop up, and then if it's close, I'll attack it.
Oh. Okay, Asher, you're 200 feet
Blast.
down, way down below the bridge. on one of these pillars here.
She will recast fly.
Is that your action to cast fly?
Yep. And bonus action dash. 120 feet.
Okay. So you notice on your red, if you click on your character, you see the red circle? Whoops.
Yep.
120, that's how high you are, because that's going crazy. Okay, Asher flies up. Shinigami!
Well, I'm going to continue to hold my action. If it pops up in sight, then I'm going to pew it with Eldritch Blast.
Okay, pew it. Toriel, you do have eyes on it.
Okay, and how far away? It was right about here, 30 feet or so, 35-ish.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
put it back on the map so you can actually see where it is.
All right, I am going to do two possibilities here. I'm leaning towards that. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a upcast lightning bolt to 5th level, and angle it so I don't get Asha. Oh, she's further
she's
down.
way
I'm
down there.
way down there. I'm like
You're way down
like
there.
80 feet away from it.
She's at the minimum safe distance or maximum safe distance. Okay, here we go. 5th level lightning bolt. Oh my gosh, that was terrible.
Roll me a d5 if you'd be so kind, and don't roll a 3.
Okay. Sorry, you said a D what?
D5, oddly shaped D5.
Oh, the old D5.
Don't roll a 3.
Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna roll a 3 now that you said that.
Chrono shift.
I know, right? I wish I could.
This is
1d5.
okay.
Oh, nice.
So I'll explain what these d5s are at the end of the encounter. But yeah, dexterity 17. Was it 18? So that will be 12 points of lightning damage.
That was terrible. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. Okay, I don't know where on the map. That was weird. It's all black for me for some reason.
I
I
don't know why.
I'm like, okay, let me go all the way out. That is so weird. What did I do? Anyways, yeah, I can't see anything. I'm not sure why. Let me reload.
Tell me what you want to do. I can drag you around.
I'm going to move my full move. Oh, here, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to move. Let me measure it here. I'm going to move on the other side of this rock and try to seek some cover.
Okay, so you land on the ground, in other words.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
I don't like how this is going.
I still have fly up, but choosing to land on the ground. Okay, Vinnick.
I'm gonna launch my Eldritch Blast at it. Probably didn't hit.
Well, once it comes up, you can do that, but you don't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was there. It wasn't there. Okay.
No, it's under the bridge. Like playing a Red Hot Chili Pepper song.
Mm, Okay. I'm gonna run.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go 10, 20, 30. I'm gonna dash 40, 50, 60. Unfortunately, not undercover, but that's what I did. Okay.
Okay. Who are we up to? We are up to Shinigami. Roll me a d6. Three. going to come up right next to Loki. And so anybody who has a prepared action, feel free to do your prepared action.
Damn.
I'm not going to do my prepared action.
Since I dashed, can I mean, I'm assuming that my action's no longer valid.
Yep. You dashed it. It was your action.
Yep.
So Shinigami blasts it, but misses both times. And Loki, you're holding you're not.
I'm not using my reaction.
Okay. It's going to try and grapple you, Loki.
Oh.
It rolls a 10.
Oh.
So make an athletics or acrobatics beat a 10. Okay, it fails. It's going to use its second attack to try and grapple you again. This time it rolls 14. Oh. You're proving difficult to do this to. Or try it again. Oh, that's better. Natural 20 for a 25.
Please no.
Wow, 3 19s in a row.
That's awesome.
And it drops you.
No.
Do I? Did I already use my reaction?
You got your reaction back.
Oh, I got it back. I will feather fall. Feather fall again.
So you fall down into the water, Loki, with a splash. The current is dragging you away in the northerly direction, and I also need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You're fine.
Good enough.
That you're
I
in
felt
the
like we
water.
could really. I felt
have
like
no
we could
way
have
up.
been friends with that guy, and now he's gone.
Help me.
I feel like the Doppeldrake speaks for the first time and it says, react to this as it tries to grapple Toriel.
Oh crap!
7, that's not great.
Okay.
So athletics or acrobatics, beat a 7.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, I got +2 to acrobatics. Let's try that.
Okay.
I'm just too quick.
1, 2, 3, 4. One more.
Dang
It rolls a 10. No. Yeah, 10.
I will definitely use my chronal shift for this and try again.
Okay, does
Oh wait,
okay.
I'm sorry. Chronal shift takes a reaction, so I
Yeah, and you
can't.
use
Oh
the feather
no.
I can't use it. But I do have lucky.
Okay. I
Hey.
have one more
And
chance.
I will use. Well, I rolled already. I rolled up.
I wouldn't waste the dice. You can
Wait, what?
fly.
That's true, but I would rather not be grappled at the time. I don't know. I don't want to find out what happens.
One more try.
So, another one. Oh,
Let's
okay.
go one more. 21.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh boy. I'm probably not going to beat a 21, so I guess I'm going to find out what happens.
Under the bridge.
Around and find out.
Let's see, that is a
We'll
lucky.
take you under the bridge.
That is a lucky. Okay, one lucky used.
I'm gonna hide you, Toriel, so no one really can have to remember where she was. While the Doppeldrake.
Although I can see him still. Because I'm under the bridge.
Loki. Yep, we'll get there. Yep, that's true. Loki,
I will
make a strength
swim to
saving.
shore.
Make a strength.
Oh, wait.
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
DC 15.
Whoops. That's a 7.
Yeah, I see that. And make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay, so you're good. So you have that was your attempted movement to swim to shore. It failed, but you still have your action and your bonus action.
If I dash, would I get another chance to?
Sorry, 1 second, guys. Is that what you wanted? So I'll be up in a few minutes. Okay, just to check with you guys. And then now they're gonna put outside. All right. So Loki, action and a bonus action.
If I dash, would I be able to try to move again?
Yeah, make me another strength save. DC 15.
What the heck?
So
Shit.
okay, so now you only have
I
your
will
bonus action.
bonus action dash with my cunning action.
Sure. Another strength save.
Oh my god!
+4 is not bad either. So
Yeah, it's the first strength build I've used ever for your games, and I can't even swim. That's it.
beautiful. Okay, Asher, you're still 80 feet below,
Yeah.
and you see poor old Toriel grappled in this creature's one of its mouths.
And she's going to go ahead and go 60 feet up.
Okay, so you're 20 feet. Oh no, 60 feet.
Bonus.
Yep.
Bonus action, Blessing of the Raven Queen.
That's another. So you're 30 feet below the bottom of the bridge.
So I should wouldn't that be catcher at that point, Tom?
Well, you were
I was
20
80
feet.
down.
20.
You're at 120. Then you bonus action dashed, right? For another 60.
No, I did Blessing the Raven Queen.
So let's start from your 120 feet from the bottom. And then what do you do from there? You do...
All right, so I'm at 120 feet. I will go ahead and use 60 of that feet as
So
my
you're-
regular movement.
Oh, yeah, so you're 180 feet. Yep, up. So 20 feet below the bridge.
And so I will Blessing of the Raven Queen to get me beside the dragon or Drake. Double Drake.
Well, that's 30 feet. You still got another 20 feet to go up and...
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I didn't know if I could like fly at an angle. I don't know how it didn't merit it. If that's the case, I'll dash because I could do 120 feet
Sure. And then
instead
you
of
could,
Blessing.
and then you could get right up there. That'd
Yep,
be
yep.
fine. Okay, so you're right next to it, but you have no actions.
Yeah, I do. That was my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
And my friend. And first attack, Booming Blade.
Nice.
That'll be 20 points of damage plus. So 25.
You got it. Nice hit.
I'm going to. You know what? I'm going to re-roll that D6 with my piercer feat.
So at the moment, so you get 5 more.
Yep. So 30
You got it.
damages on that one, and then with another extra attack over here. 25. Doggat should have saved it. It's okay. 8 points of more. 8 points more of damage, and if he moves, another 2d8.
I'm probably going to move, so roll the 2d8 now. The 9. Okay. All right.
I was about to say it definitely wouldn't take you with it if it was afraid of you.
That's a good point. That is a good point. It has to move away from me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
Is Shinigami
let's
back
see what
or?
Shinigami-
He typed in there. He said he's holding an Eldritch Blast if it pops up. Putting son to
okay.
bed.
Okay, okay, if it pops up, it'll do that. Toriel, grasped in one of its mouths. What do you do?
Yep. I'm going to.
Oh, by the way, it's got 7 heads now.
Excellent. I'm gonna dissonant whisper this guy.
Okay, once again,
That's a
doesn't have a
terrible.
modifier,
That's a terrible roll.
Yeah,
so it needs a 17 or higher on a d20. It doesn't make it, so it'll take 6 psychic damage. Is that the
And
runaway one?
and it runs away its maximum distance away from me.
7, 8. Do I have room? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Awesome.
And
Asha, would you like to take
I
opportunity?
would like
attack?
to take an opportunity attack. And by the way, once it moved that first time, it would have had that booming blade.
so we've already
So that-
accounted for that, but sure.
Yep. Asha will attack swing. I can't. No, I don't have Warcaster, so I can't cast the spell. But I can still strike out with. Ugh.
Well, you know what? Actually, I'm not going to use my reaction. I was going to say I could as well, but it would be pointless. And I'm going to move. I'm going
Wait
to
a sec,
fly.
Shinigami's reaction goes off, so Shinigami, feel free to Eldritch Blast.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Get him.
That one goes wide. Oh, first one hits. First one hits for 7 force.
Pushes him
And
back.
push him another 10 feet back.
Okay, nice. And sorry, Toriel, as you were.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to fly out this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go up. So I'm probably kind of on the side of the bridge.
The underside.
Maybe to get a little cover there.
Sure. Okay. Fantastic. Vinnick.
Just measuring. Okay, so the creature's still visible. I can see.
Yep.
Okay, excellent. I'm going to do an Eldritch Blast from here.
Sure. Oh, that one hits. Yeah, nice. Oh, not great damage.
Oh, that is terrible.
Did you get another one? Does he get another one?
He's took another one.
Mhm.
Keep them
Based on your
fingers crossed. There
total
we go.
levels or your warlock level?
The total levels.
Okay,
Total.
so another one then.
Still not, I just did it. Looks like
That was
another
solid hit.
So,
Oh, I see it.
11
Yes,
hit
another
points
8
total.
force. Got it. Yep.
yeah. Okay. I am now going to move. It looks like I can. Looks like I can get to. Whoops. Sorry. I gotta. Is there any cover that I can get around these rocks here?
A little bit of cover, but sure, it's better than nothing.
Okay, that's it.
Who are we up to? I think Asher. Roll me a d6.
D6.
And
I know what that was for.
Yep.
reach anyone. Whoa.
That's the benefit of dissonant whispers.
Asher. Flies all the way over here. The ducks under the bridge
Holy crap.
once again. Like the dash action. Okay, Loki. Make a strength saving throw.
You can do it, man.
Okay. I dash
Sure.
with a bonus action.
Sure.
I dash again.
Oh my gosh.
Sure.
Okay,
There we
fine.
go.
There we go.
What the heck?
You make your way towards the pillar, but not quite. It's difficult terrain. Still in the water.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, Asher.
All right. Do I see it? It's way down there. I know, but I'm trying to see exactly. Okay. All right. How are we gonna play this? Okay. I get here. Have to get. Let me go. Oh, still gotta go over there. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action dash. So go ahead and put my speed up to 120. And I'm gonna get. Let's see.
Your base movement is 60?
Yeah, fly.
Oh, fly. Okay, cool. Yeah.
All right. See, so I need to get at least to here. I think. Yep. That's right there. Right underneath Shinigami. Okay.
Oh,
That's
man,
where I needed to mark.
That's good to know. I was thinking fly speed was equal to your walking speed. Dang.
Mm-mm.
It is
It's 60 feet.
Damn.
And with the rogue dash over there, that makes it at 120.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right. Well, one more trick up her sleeve. Just enough distance as I measured it out as she cast.
Yeah.
Roll me a d5 and don't roll a 3.
Yo.
Man, I don't know what those are, but I'm scared.
Okay, so dexterity saving throw. Natural 20, so I'll take 11 points of damage. Whoops, that was right. Ah,
Right, and I'll use my remainder movement because I've used 75. And let's see, just to get on the other side over here, that puts me at 105. How far up the bridge? If I come out on the bottommost side of it, I guess. Is it 5 feet, I guess? I should have enough movement to get around the edge of the bridge right next to here and land.
Shinigami, it's still under the bridge. You already used your prepared action, so what do you do, Shinigami?
I am going to try and break us up a little bit. Go there and hold my action. Same thing, I'll pew pew it if it pops up.
Okay, cool. Toriel.
All right. Now that I know I have 60 movement, I will go. Woot. Or was it here? Yeah, it was right there. And Man, I wish I measured that because I could have swore. I'm going to do it. No, that's. All right, let me. I don't exactly.
Got one more.
Did I get one more? Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, couldn't remember where it was. And you know what? I should have done it at an angle, but let me see. Is that enough to get it with a lightning bolt?
That's
What's
100
the
feet.
range of lightning bolt?
100 feet.
Just right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see if I can do better this time. I will do a 4th level lightning bolt.
It was a
That's
19.
better.
So it'll take 16 points of damage. So lightning bolt courses through it. Okay, nice. Vinnick.
All right.
Assuming that's your turn, Toriel. Vinnick.
Is it above the bridge or is it below?
It's below.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to run over 5, 10, 20, 25. Assuming I can seek some kind of shelter under that little trailer, whatever the heck it is, cart.
Sure.
And I'm going to hold an action, waiting for it to come up. Holding Eldritch Blast.
We're up to Loki. Roll me a d6. Come on, guys. Comes to the other side of this pillar and then immediately drops down 160, 140 feet. So I don't have a place to put that. So 140. Just going straight down. And nobody has line of sights on it because there's this big pillar in the way. Loki! Make me strength saving throw. Ugh. You get back on land.
There's not a elevator or anything.
Actually, no.
I guess I'm just hanging out here. I guess I'll just try to climb up the wall.
Sure. Hmm. Make me an athletics check.
Wow, dirty.
Nice.
You get up half your movement speed.
And
I'll
then
say-
bonus action, I'll
Sure.
What?
Sure.
bonus action. I dash and do it again.
So whatever that is, halved is how high you get up.
All right, nice. I'll see you guys in like 10 turns.
Just don't fall on the 9th turn. All right. My camera's died again. Okay. Asher.
All right. She's going to stay on the bridge because she doesn't see anything, but she will move down further all the way. Let's see. I'm going to use my action to dash.
Okay.
And then, let's see, how far is that down? Yeah. I can get right here. Oh, actually, right here. Right there. And I will bonus action hide.
Okay. But you're on the bridge, right?
Yeah, I'm on the bridge.
Okay, cool. Yeah, make me a stealth check.
Stiff cheek. And I don't know if I get these at advantage. I think in my acrobatics I get at advantage.
21 is good enough to be hidden from the creature. I'll give you that for free. All right, Asher, nice. Shinigami. Same again?
So it's still under the bridge, huh?
Yep.
I'm gonna go there and hold my action. Same thing.
Oriel.
All right. I look better now. Okay, so one ahead of Shinigami. So I will go fly to here, skirting along the side of the bridge.
You do not have eyes on it because there's a pillar right here and it's on the other side of the pillar.
All right. Yeah, I have no idea where it is. I I think I would just hold an action to do a ray of frost.
Cool.
Yep, that's what I'll do.
Vinnick. This is not an up close and personal battle, Vinnick. It's not really in your warehouse, is it?
Oh, it's not. It's very frustrating for me. I'm like, so I saw the thing duck down. Don't see it. What's the next thing I could run to? So far away. Okay. Well, I'm gonna dash. So I'll go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's what I do. Heading for that next rock pile.
And then you roll something. Actually, I think we're back to Toriel. Roll me a d6.
All right. Low. Malcolm's like, man. You guys.
You hear a splash. Massive splash as this thing dives into the river. Then it stays very, very still. And it's out of sight. Where is it? I don't know.
Better not come back. We'll get it. Oh.
I'll just go through this one more time, and if you don't find it, or however method, then it's going to get away. Loki, going to keep on climbing?
Yep.
All right.
Do I have to roll for
Yeah,
that?
you do. You do.
That's a 25.
So once
And
again, you
then
dash your bonus
dash.
everything. Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Okay. Asher.
I can see. Okay. All right. I'm going to come out of hiding. You say that we would hear the splash at least.
Oh, it's a big boy. Yes.
Which direction did the splash come from?
From beneath you.
Okay. Then she will dart down using 5. 5. I'm going to say I'm going to go down to another. Go ahead and use my bonus action to go to the full 120.
Okay.
So that would be I'm probably about 100 feet
Sure.
from the water.
Mm-hmm.
Can I actively make a perception check to see if I can locate?
You can. It will require your action to do it, which you have, but you're looking
Yes.
through murky water, so it's a disadvantage.
Yeah. 6. Probably not.
Nope. All right, so trying to spot it, you can't. Shinigami?
Continue holding my action.
L'Oreal?
All right, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly right there. And yeah, I'm just gonna see if I notice anything before I continue my turn. Just I heard the splash as well, I believe, and just kind of. I mean, I would expect it to, since I didn't see it, to have landed somewhere under the bridge. So I'm gonna focus my attention there.
You need to make a perception check at disadvantage. Once again, trying to spot this thing through murky water.
Okay.
Wow.
That's not too bad. 19.
Not too bad, but not good enough.
Okay, all right.
Keep in mind, you're 200 feet up in the air, trying to spot something murky in the water, so the DC went up quite a bit.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm gonna. How far down are you, Asha?
I'm 100 feet down.
Oh, 100 feet down. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go I'll go 60 feet straight down
Sure.
from where I'm at.
It was your action to try and spot it, though.
Oh, it was? Okay, well, then I won't do anything else. I'll just stay right there.
Les Venner can pull an absolute genius move out of his hat. No pressure, Jeff. This creature's going to get away.
Yeah, I was trying to think of something really cool. I was like, hey, maybe I could use this animal friendship thing, but that won't work.
Tell you what,
And then
you go to the side of the bridge, and if you roll a
is it on the top
d20,
side this time?
I'll tell you what,
Okay.
I'll give you a chance. You go there, and you look through the murky water to try and spot it. If you roll a natural 20, Venick, I'll reveal where it is.
Nice.
As I said, it's going to be a heroic move. Oh! So close. And you struggle,
close.
you look, it's going to take a dash action, and where is it? You have no idea. The creature gets away.
Good
Um,
chicken. Good
I
lord.
will go assist with Loki. If I could fly next to him. I probably can't carry him, but I can probably help him climb. Maybe if he slips, I go, oh, gotcha.
Well, I think with the fly, and he's quite nimble coming up the side, then no problem. Cool. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm sorry we didn't get you sooner, but kind of dire situation.
I understand. So did you kill it?
Yeah, sadly no. It got away, but it seemed like it was hurting. So we must have scared it off, maybe, at least for now.
I suggest we get out of here then.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get across this bridge.
The rest of the travel across the bridge goes uneventfully, the full mile. And you
Can I investigate underneath the bridge just in case if there's some sort of little horde? And it's, I mean, I know it's just a drake, but you know they may have horde tendencies too.
Sure, make an investigation check.
I would assist with you with guidance and
The two
and
flyers
such.
can do that, no problem.
All right. Go ahead, Asha. I'm assisting with you.
20.
If you want to roll an advantage.
So roll again. It's 27 at the moment.
Oh, do I have advantage?
Yep, I'm
Because-
helping you. Nice.
30.
30.
What a
30.
30.
30.
Dirty 30. They would definitely find stuff if there was something to find. Now, by the way, this dragon, this doppeldrake, is very much like a Tiamat in that it has a random breath weapon. And the reason I was asking you to roll these dice, because it goes through phases of being immune to things. Like, for example, if you happen to roll a blue or bronze dragon, which does lightning, which you didn't do, it would have been immune to your lightning bolts.
Okay.
And when not that you guys ever rolled a 6 for me, but then I would have rolled a d5 and said, you know, it's acid, lightning, fire, poison, or cold. But maybe your lack of the ability to roll a 6 on a d6 was very useful.
Yeah, we were lucky there.
Regardless, you get to the other side of the overpass of the giant. I've just left a little token here to remind you that it's still around.
Mm-hmm.
Someday I'm gonna kill that bastard.
Yeah, Ash is going to. Ash is marked it as like, yep, that thing's going to die eventually.
Yeah, that made us very angry.
When monsters run away, it's so annoying. But you know, so what I'd do if I was a drake like that and getting the snot beat out of me, I'd take off. So
I mean, let's put it this way: he just ran away from 2 women. What an absolute coward!
Yeah. 2 wizards, nonetheless.
well, I know
Hello, wizards.
I'm very powerful and wise, so I don't know what this woman thing comes from. Women are awesome. Okay, across the overpass of the giants, You rest for the day, so feel free to take a long rest.
I need that.
Yeah.
And then
That
you
was
continue
a lot of spells.
on the road to Gorso. And Vinnick, time to feed,
Yep.
hopefully.
Guidance.
Guidance, yeah,
And-
guidance,
and-
assume.
And Malcolm, quick question. I assume you don't want me to tell you that I'm going to look into the mirror every morning to get that thing? Okay, cool. Thank you.
Assume that is done. Vinnick, you successfully feed Toriel. Oh, hooray! Gayla's here. Just message me.
Oh, nice. I was like looking online here. What? Is he jumping in?
Yep. I don't know why
Awesome.
he asked permission. I mean, of course.
It's like, I don't know. No.
Oh.
Yeah, really good.
Okay, so you successfully feed Vinnick. Get some hunger points back. And D15 Toriel. We'll start from you, Toriel.
D20.
Sorry, D20 and the 15 is what you're looking at. Okay, that's fine. Okay, press on along the road to Gorso one more time. Vinnick, another survival check.
Okay, coming up.
And roll a D20 while you're there.
Okay.
Ooh, roll a D2.
I'm sorry, I always forget the
Slash RD2.
is the
And a D20.
and the 20.
Oh, and a D100.
Welcome.
Hello, Daniel.
Oh no, this
Everybody.
doesn't sound good. That's good
89.
though, right? It's almost perfect.
You missed a dragon fight. It was tough, but
I'll show you. A 99.
Everybody, by the way, White Pappy, nice to have you around.
Hello.
I'm Dan, I play Gala. Sorry I'm late. I have Boy Scouts on Thursdays. This is the first Boy Scout night, and I thought it would run later, so I got a little extra time.
nice.
Describe your character, Mr. Wi-Fi.
He's a really worn down looking dude with a rusted iron mask locked on his head and a dagger with like a really long handle. Oh, and then the mask has like a really creepy looking sharp grin on there too.
It's not actually his grin, it's painted on.
Ah,
Is that right?
No, it's teeth.
It's actual
And it
teeth.
like kind of unhinges so he can eat.
I was just gonna ask.
Very uncomfortably.
Did you eat? Okay. I
That's
probably
my
would have asked. I would have asked you, Loki, if it's like I don't mean to pry, but I mean, are you choosing to wear the mask? Because if you're not, if you don't want it on, I might be able to help take it off.
It's magically shut.
Oh. Well.
I can't take it off.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe if you want to take it off, maybe someday I might be able to help, but I don't think I could do anything about it now.
It's okay. I'm just learning to live with it now.
You seem to be doing well.
I'm not.
So you met, just for Daniel's sake, you met Loki on this bridge here, and he was trying to warn you to not go across. And Shinigami said, "We got to fight. There's no way we can stealth." But you tried to stealth anyway, and it was possibly the worst stealth rolls I've ever seen. And so the creature attacked, but it fled because it's smart.
Let's check it.
Yeah. And Shinigami, do you want to summarize what you want to do? What you said at the start of the campaign for Daniel's sake? Start of the session, rather?
Yeah, so real quick, I found some people that are, they're going to kind of, I gave them some tasks. So they're working on something back at the mines, or at the gates where we were. And then we're on our way to Gorso, but we're ultimately going down to the Ziggurat. And then when we're done at the Ziggurat, we need to go back to Cloud Peak, because I have to look around there, and Fennec has some stuff to do there. And then possibly, if we may, depending on what our findings are, we may or may not need to work our way to the northeast towards the Vorden Mountains. But we also said going to some of the bigger cities may not be a bad idea either, based on the visions that I had. But I'm sending these people to work on some things to help us complete, to help us do some stuff to help defeat the Queen.
Of course, there's this whole thing as well. Okay, so
Oh yeah, is our torque tingling? I think
yes.
Bennett's got the torque on.
Yes. There is a torque nearby. And I think it's pretty obvious there's a torque in Gorso. Not only is there a clue on that handout I just showed you, but your existing torque is tingling, so there is almost certainly a torque here. Now, those who know a thing or two about the history will know that Gorso is a strange town. We'll get to the strangest in a little bit. And there's usually a moat that gets across into Gorso. The moat is broken, and there's a little ferry that could, in theory, take you across into Gorso. But before you get there, you see a cart. And this cart is carrying some very precious cargo. It's actually some freshly killed animals. And it's almost like some of the, like if they get a nick in the forest from a sharp branch or something, it kind of festers, and some of their skin starts rotting away. So the creatures they have caught are either completely rotten and you wouldn't eat it even if you were hungry, and some of them are partial, but it's food. But the cart is broken down, and there's two people. Well, there's two people dressed in noble robes, and there's 6 kind of what you assume would be underling. And the two people, look, I don't care. This cart's broken down. Do something about it. We need this food. Like, do something. And the servants are running around like trying to fix this cart, but the spokes of one of the wheels is just shattered, and it seems as if these nobles are shouting at these people, expecting them to work a miracle where the cart is clearly beyond repair. Because look, fix it, you damn fools! We need this. Lord Gorso demands it. It'll be your head, a pike on the wall if you don't solve the situation right away. Continue to scramble, not being wagonsmiths. What do you guys do?
Should we help them? I know we don't have a lot of time to spare, but perhaps we could get some of the meat as payment, at least for our friend Venick. It looks like he might be hungry. I've never worked on a cart before, but perhaps I can figure it out with Ash's help.
I just usually call AAA,
Okay.
darling.
Venick says, "I'm always hungry. I could eat."
You damn fools! Do something! And he just slaps one of these peasants hard across the chops. Do something!
Question,
Yep.
Malcolm. Well, first, sorry, Venick. Are you have a soldier background?
I do.
I think I do.
Oh, you do. Okay, I was going to say, if you have land, what's it called? Land vehicles. Would you have some knowledge of repairing a wheel on a cart?
That's a good question. But I got land and water vehicles actually.
Nice.
It might be possible for you to fix it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see if we can help them, and it's worth a shot. And I know Venick is he didn't find anything yesterday or today, so they might be able to part with something.
I see you! Didn't you have a small amount of brain more than these brainless idiots I've in my employ? Come on, Chop Chop, one of you help me fix this.
That's really rude. Toriel's going to ignore that part and the rudeness and say, "Oh, yeah, we might be able to help. Our friend here is starving, though. Is there no way if we could help you, you'd part with just a small, maybe that little rabbit that's in there?"
A persuasion check.
Ooh. I should let Gayla ask. I just fumble over my words and stuff.
Okay, let's quiet the token. No. With no payments, you'll get the gratitude of Lord Gorso. That is all I have to offer, and that is more than the simple meat. The thanks to Lord Gorso. That is what I have to offer. Now, unless you can fix this gate, I suggest you this cart. I suggest you move on your way. You do not have time for imbeciles.
Vinick's going to step up and put his hand on his shoulder and is like, "I don't think you understood. This was a trade. We're not going to help you unless you play." Oh, it looks very feisty. Feisty is what I meant to say. I'm trying to intimidate him.
Oh, Malcolm was cringing as you said this, so absolutely make an intimidation check. Oh, fine. You can have one of the rabbits, as this lady said. For rabbit, have you fixed the cart? No, I tell you what, you're a big fella. 2 rabbits.
Nice.
All right, what kind of check do you want, Malcolm?
Is that sorry?
Go ahead.
Well, I have land vehicles, so what kind of check do you want to see if I know how to fix it?
I see. And I don't know.
And if possible, Toriel would like to use just her wit or her intelligence to assist, if that's a thing. But either way, she will guide Shinigami.
Random character sheet here. I don't know. I tell you what, you can use strength or dexterity. It's up to you, Shinigami. And just roll it and then add on your proficiency bonus on top of that. So what's your proficiency?
So that's +4, so that's 19.
And
Plus the guidance.
Yep.
Plus 20, dirty 20. Takes you a good half hour, and the guy this noble guy says, "No, don't do that. You're going to break this. No, don't." And he's obviously giving you really bad advice. But eventually you manage to tune him out, and the cart gets repaired. "Oh, fine, fine. Here are your rabbits." And he throws them at you, Vinnick. Make an acrobatics check.
Can I assist and snag one of them that if he misses?
Or you can do one each. He does one of those dick throws when he throws it sort of towards your ankles, but you both dexterously grab it before it splashes into the mud.
Nice.
And
What a dick.
He's got the piercing over there, so it's like a shish kebab over there, and she kind of holds it over to Vinnick.
Nice. I think we'll take it.
Austin Pfeffer.
what are you up to there, Shinigami?
I was trying to do it nonchalantly, but I mage hand him in the groin.
Is your mage hand invisible?
If I say mage hand should be invisible.
It's invisible, yes.
Make an attack roll.
Just a d20.
Yeah, just make any attack like with a sword. Yeah, it punches him in the groin, and he doubles up over. And he points at
Oh,
you.
darling,
go.
it seems like you have a problem. You may need to get that fixed and checked.
Manners can go farther than rudeness.
You will get no favour from Lord Gorso. And he kind of tumbles over, and he actually vomits a little bit too. Because he's a mage hand to the nether regions is very good. And then he pushes on to the cart. The cart is being pulled by these peasants, by the way. There's no horse situation. And he drags it on to the in Lord of the Rings, when the hobbits are running away from the Dark Riders and they go onto that raft that goes across the river, but it's like on a pulley system type of thing.
Yeah.
That is what this barge does. And he gets onto the barge with his servants, and he says, "Charge them double." And the ferryman kind of nods, and he takes them across, and he comes back. All right. It's a call to our Lord Gorso over there, one of his sons. Gotta charge you double, right? So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you. That'll be 12 gold pieces to enter Gorso.
I'm a red cloak on official business. You don't charge me.
Make an intimidation check.
Nice.
All right. You can come in. That's fine. Wait a minute.
Caleb will say,
Just
don't
one
tell
second,
me
Daniel.
you didn't enjoy him getting punched in his dick. I think we should get half price for that, for how he treats all those underneath him.
We'll get to that in just a second, Daniel. Because he says, "Hey, wait a minute. I know you. You're the one who fought the dragon, right? And went into the deep coma. You're shitty origami or something?"
I am.
Huh. Interesting. And Daniel, you say you enjoyed punching him in the groin?
No, and you enjoyed watching that. You must have enjoyed watching that. We should get half price for that.
We're getting it for free. We're getting it for free. He's not charging us.
Or you're getting in for free. I don't think we are. Are
Yeah,
we?
My
that's-
deputies.
No,
Oh.
Shinigami, that was for you. But let's see how Daniel goes. Daniel, make a persuasion check. You're gonna divine
Fuck that.
thingamajigget?
Boy.
Yep, that's what I got. 10.
Well, I'm not the biggest paying person here. But I did enjoy seeing one of the Gorsos being punched in the dick. That's hilarious. Tell you what, I'll just charge you normal price, a gold piece each. Except for the mighty red cloak over there. You can come in for free. So it's 5 gold pieces. And that's cutting my own throat.
All right. I can take that out of our party loot.
Okay, so the ferryman ferries you across, and you enter into the town of Gorso. So, Gorso. So this is the ferry that you went across, this broken ferry here. You can see the bridge is broken, and this is the little ferry that you came across on. Then you enter the town of Gorso. Everybody make me a perception check, please. Be good rolls. See if Asher is distracted by something.
That's not abnormal.
Just something. Okay. So what? Let's have a look at these perceptions. We'll go with Shinigami, keeping an eye out for certain things. It's his job as a red cloak to scan the populace. And some of you, except for Asher, pick up on this. There are children running around despite the rain because they're kids and they just want to get out. And you hear mothers trying to, get them back into safe from the rain, but they're kind of splashing in the mud. And in the classic kid fashion, as they see you enter, some of them just stand there and stare. No social cues whatsoever. And notice something odd about the children. They've all got like a massive overbite, and their eyes are slightly too far apart. If anybody feels they'll be medically inclined, they can make me a medicine check. You think you have some background with your character for that?
Sure, I'll try. Nope.
No, that's not good enough.
What about nature?
Oh, I'll give you a nature.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to say those are just good enough. Okay, as players, what's wrong with these children?
Are they like vampire spawn or something?
Nope.
Or?
Inbred?
Inbred, yes. That's a suspicion you have. Like they just don't look normal, right? With their overbite and their eyes a little, or say too far apart. It's just odd to look at them. And you get the impression that they're all related. I didn't get my handouts organized in time for this. But a tabaxi-looking person approaches you, looking like the one I posted in Discord. And he says, hello. My name is Wildtail, and I'm here to officially welcome you to the Gorso village, run under the supreme power, of course, of Lord Gorso himself. So welcome. Who do I have the pleasure of talking to here?
I look over at Gayla. She's always good at introducing the party.
I'm sorry, you broke up for a second, Malcolm. What was the question?
Introduces himself as Wildtail, as the person welcoming you to the village, and is asking you your names.
Might as well. Gayla's gonna say I'm Gayla from House Ronald. This is our Red Cloak, Shinigami, and our traveling party. I'm not saying anyone else's name, just hers and Shinigami's.
It's an absolute pleasure to meet you, Miss Ronald. Oh, not often we get such nobility here, and Toriel as well.
Oh.
Well, the Lord has a bit of a problem, and he could use some help. So let's just leave it general at the moment. Are you interested in helping the Lord?
Party, why are we here? I don't know. I mean, I missed the beginning exactly. We're here for the torque or some other reason?
Well, we're passing through on our way to the
there is a
ziggurat.
torque that's here.
There is a
FYI.
torque.
We're just passing through.
There is a torque here. There is a torque here.
There is.
Is it daytime? Is it nighttime? What is it right now, Malcolm?
Early evening, like 5 p.m., something like that.
Just like we're looking for a safe place for the night, and tomorrow is a new day, and depending on what Lord Dorso needs.
Well,
Of course, if the price is right.
well, the price is exactly what we're talking about. I think I would have the authority to offer Gala, my apologies, Miss Ronald, 2,000 gold pieces, and Toriel, 500 gold pieces. Are you interested?
It depends. I mean, I don't really need much for money, being noble and all, but what is
Ash's mouth just drops. Like, are you serious?
what do you need from us?
I didn't notice you there. Oh, I'm sorry. What is your name, milady?
Oh, it's Asher Nightvale at your service.
Oh, you parked up at the sign of gold pieces. Oh, you don't have the air that Miss Ronald has, so 500 gold pieces for you as well. I can promise you safe haven for as long as you need it. I can promise you food, and for as long as you need it. A place of safety in these crazy times.
Well, honey, I can take care of myself. But what exactly does this 500 actually pay for?
Sure, you could take care of yourself, but you would be cared for. You would want for nothing.
I mean, we can't really agree to it until we know what you need from us, though. I mean, yes. It's...
What you need to do, and he looks around and catches each of the females in the group's eyes. So we say, spend a night with Lord Gorso, and your needs would be taken care of for the next 9 months.
That is offensive, sir. I am a wizard of the arcane tower.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
I am
realize.
not
2,000 gold pieces for
prostitute.
you.
Now, wait a minute. Why am I only getting 500? My company is worth way more than that.
Of course. I'll bump it up to 1,000 gold pieces, and I'll escort you to Lord Gorso right now.
She shoots him a look like screw you.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm sorry if this offends you. We get many females here who have taken him up on the offer. If it's a no, that's okay. No offense. So Toriel of the Arcane Tower sounds like a hard no from you.
That is a hard no.
Miss Ronald?
I'm pledged to another.
I'll take that is a no. We often get people pledged to another who take up the task anyway, but that's fine. And Miss, I don't recall your name, but you were the parrot.
Well, I've never been such insulted. Your Lord Gorsa would have just absolutely loved me, but not for 1,000, darling. Trust me,
What is
I'm
your
well
price?
worth it. Some would say I'm to die for.
Oh, you're a bit of a wit, I see. Or at the very least, half a one. No hard feelings. If you just do not wish to spend the night with Lord Gorso, I'll tell him he'll be most disappointed. Let me take you to a place where you can spend the night at least. And he gently takes you over to a place over here. And there's a large sign above it, and it says the Flirty Nymph, and several scantily clad ladies and scantily clad men are flirting with other men. Obviously a house of ill repute. And a second wild tusk. I'll be around if you change your mind, of course. Best of luck. And he leaves the building. And finally, another figure comes up to you. Oops. Looking like the one I share in Discord. Oh, welcome to the Flirty Nymph. Are you looking for lodging or company or both? And as you ponder that decision, I have to quickly check on the kids. My wife is not well, so I need to do it. We'll be back in a 2 minutes, guys. Okay, see you in a bit. My goodness,
I'm in a sleight of hand, but that
I rolled
works
a
too.
natural 20. They all were in bed and asleep. That's just. If you rolled a natural 20 on that one. Okay. So this. This guy Giannis. Actually, I'll put you guys on the map as I'm talking. Says, sorry, you're looking for food, lodging, company. Welcome to the Flirting. Obviously, we cater to all tastes and styles. But if you just want to sleep, that's perfectly fine.
I think we're just here, for a night's. I can only speak for myself, but I know we're here for lodging. That would be great.
Of course. Well, needless to say, we have plenty of bedrooms upstairs. It's kind of the business that we're in. And we plan to stay for the night. 5 silver pieces per head.
Okay. Excellent. I will take that out of the party loot. Let's see here. 7.
I do hope you enjoy your stay. And let me know if you need company, but it's not required or compulsory. But if you have any questions, my name is Giannis. I'd be pleasure to answer any questions. Shinigami, make an insight check. Unless you guys want to do anything else, you can spend the night and take a long rest.
The night, Malcolm.
What's that? Sorry, Daniel?
I need to do something in the night. I don't know if we want to talk and chat too real quick about it, or if you.
Nope. It's yes, I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, Daniel, let's pop over to voice channel 2.
So Astra, do you
Right, Daniel. All right, Gayla.
Hey.
I kind of know what you need to do here.
Well, ask. I mean, it's she's gonna want to sneak out in the middle of the night, not wearing her armor, so she can do stealth checks. And there's been children about, so she's gonna. But we've been watching as she came in to see if there's any houses or any places where she could do what she has to do. You know.
Make me first of all, make me a stealth check, and whisper it to me.
How do I do that?
Just do a /GR D20, and then just add your stealth modifier
Or
to that.
D20.
/GR space D20. Yeah. Okay. And
I'll use a lucky for that.
Sure.
There we go. 13, and I get a stealth bonus of 0.
Just it. I'll be back.
Well, that's
Anyway,
nice,
Vinnick.
darling.
Vinnick, can you come over to voice channel 2, please? Vinnick.
all these secrets?
Vinnick, as you're sleeping through the night, you notice Gayla. She kind of trips and stubs, and she looks like she's trying to sneak out. What do you do, Vinnick?
Wait, who's trying to sneak out?
Gayla. Don't know what I said, but it's Gayla.
Okay. So I obviously I caught her. I'm like, hey, Gayla, where are you trying to get off to?
I have something I have to do that I'd rather do alone. It's and she's gonna kind of like break down almost a little bit and saying, I have to do something terrible, and it's best if I do it myself.
Ayla, you know what affects me, and you have looked out for me, and I would like to be able to return that favor. Is there more that you can tell me that what it is that you have to do?
She's gonna look at you and she's gonna say, you've avoided killing human for your hunger. I have to do something equally as evil tonight to gain the favor of my guide. If you have the stomach for it, it is one of the most evil acts that can be done. And if you don't, you can play ignorance and not truly know what I have to do. I'm falling down a dark path, and like I've said before, I'm the blade that will cut us through the darkness, but I have to do dark things and evil deeds to get us to the dawn.
Something you can do alone, or is this something that would help if I went with you?
She's gonna look at you and she's gonna say, my soul is already damned. If you believe yours is as well, you can help me. But if you have any hope for your own soul, you will stay here tonight. Your choice, man. You're done a dark path too.
And Malcolm, for all intents and purposes, Vinnick thinks what's happened to himself is not reversible, right? So I would say he thinks he's damned as well.
Waiting for you guys to play this
I
out.
can't hear you. Okay. All right. So, Gayla, I'm going to help. I'm going to say I want to help you. Let's do what must be done.
She's gonna tell you then. She's gonna say, I have to find a child and sacrifice it to the Dark Angels to prove myself, to gain their favor, to gain more power to defeat the Queen.
This is a heinous act, but I will assist you with this.
She's gonna tears start rolling down her eyes, and she says, "This was not to be my path. It is now."
Let's get it done.
All right.
And so you wander out of the Flirtinum into the town of Gorso itself. There's still activity, shall we say, happening around the bar. Looks like it's a 24-hour establishment. But no one pays you much mind as you leave. And you re-enter the town of Gorso proper. I'm not going to change the map because that might give it away a little bit, what you're doing. You walk around the town for a bit, like wondering who to choose. And all the kids, it seems, are pretty much asleep, except for this one kid. He looks about 12 years old, quite tall, quite lanky. And you hear his mother screaming, "You're never going to amount to much, you little shit. If you want to get out of the rain and die, well, that's your business." And he says, "Screw you, lady, you're not even my real mum. Just leave me alone." And he finds a tree to go under, and he kind of gets a stick and starts poking the mud. And his mother says, "You can just stay out there and rot for all I care." And he flips her the bird and he continues to poke the mud with a stick underneath the tree.
It was. Where's the? Where are people? There are a lot of people around the tree, or is it just him?
Most people are hiding inside. For obvious reasons, but this guy thought being outside in the rain was better than being in the house that he was. But both of you can make perception checks if you like.
Okay.
Yep. Nice. Oh, it's persuasion. So hold on. We do perception. Sorry about that.
Rolled a
That's real.
rolled a
That's a
19.
better roll.
Oh,
20.
well, there we go. Even better. Well, not better, but good enough. Like every town in the existence of everywhere, there's always someone who wants to see other people's business. Like there was quite a loud shouting match between this young boy and his stepmother, you would assume, since he said the not your my real mother type of thing. And you see an old lady keeping an eye on the situation. She's just watching the boy, like the busybody of the village, as it were. She wants to see what's happening.
Can I cast sleep on the busybody to make her fall asleep? 90 feet range.
Sure. And don't even need to roll. She's a commoner, and she has 4 hit points. I can't imagine you rolling less than 4. So she falls asleep.
And then I'll walk to the boy and I'll cast command and say, follow. And then I'll go somewhere where no one can see us.
And I just rolled a flat d20 for his saving throw. And he says, no,
Ooh.
don't tell me what to do.
Damn. All right.
One
Like
more
you do a
roll I'm
sleep
going to
control.
make. Whether he's going to panic or not, we're going to leave this to fate. What you want is an 11 or higher on this next d20. Mom! Mom! This creepy lady's telling me what to do! And his mother appears and get inside here, young man. Just tell them to go away! Look, he may be a little shit of a boy, but will you just leave him alone? Go back to the brothel.
Oh, that's the wrong thing to say.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to do calm emotions. So I can suppress strong emotions in the group and say, charmed or frightened and all that kind of stuff, and say, no harm. I was just trying to make sure the boy was safe and do my emissary of peace as well.
Did they get a save for calm emotions?
I'm trying to get it right now. And charisma saving throw.
So once again, flat. I'll do the boy first. Nope. No, so the both is. All right, I understand. It's unusual for a little boy, but you don't understand. He's a very misbehaving little boy. He thinks he's a man, but he's not. So he's just defiant for the purposes of being defiant. But I understand, you mean no harm, but make your persuasion check if you like. Gala?
Yeah. Plus 20.
All right. Well, I guess I should be thankful someone's looking after the little shit. And she closes the door and goes back inside. The little boy looks up to you and he says, well, not little, he's tall and lanky, but he's still a child. And he says, why doesn't she like me? I've never done anything wrong. Why doesn't she like me? It's not my fault I ended up in this situation. Why doesn't she like me?
Sometimes parents are just cruel. Sometimes the world is just cruel.
Wish it wasn't. You seem nice, though.
Yeah. This is like, she's gonna say, I don't know. actually. She's gonna look at Vinnick and just be like, I don't know what to do. And like shrug her shoulders and look back at him and go, can you take us can you show us a private place here? My friend and I are trying to not be noticed by people. And she's gonna wink at him like we want some privacy where no one else will see us. Can you show us a place that's private?
Persuasion check, Daniel. Oh, I know just the place. And he takes you over to a building behind the floating nymph and says a lot of people come here where they, shall we say, want some privacy. And no one ever comes back here. And he looks around, yep, nobody here. So if you wish to hide out, this is the perfect place to do it. And you look around.
Is it just between buildings, or is it like a shed or something like that?
It's right up against the gate. And there's a floating nymph, the brothel, another building, and then behind that building is the wall. So it's kind of between the outer wall and the backside of a building. And the building has no exterior windows on that side. This would be the perfect place.
Then I'm gonna cast sleep on the boy, make him fall asleep.
Ooh, once again, 4 hit points, no chance.
And then I'll say to Vinnick, Vinnick, you be a lookout. I'll do what I have to do.
I'm gonna go to the edge of the alley or whatever and watch out.
Vinnick, make me a perception check.
Uh-oh. Perception. Here we go.
Nice.
In your opinion, it's just the 3 of you. And Gayla, no need to roll, you can just describe.
Yeah. She's gonna lay the boy out, and then she's going to pull out Blood Song, and she's going to whisper to it, saying, here is a sacrifice for the Dark Angels, for the Dark Star himself. As requested, to prove my loyalty, to prove that I will do what needs to be done. And then I'll stab the boy in the heart.
Doesn't even struggle, doesn't even do anything. It's just Blood Song sinks into its heart. And you can tell, just the coup de grace, it's just done.
And then try to find a place to hide the body. Or bring Vinnick in and help me hide the body.
Where are you going to hide the body?
When he walked us down here, did we notice any, I don't know, carts, debris, something?
Barrels.
Barrels, thank you. Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm going to drag Vinnick and Gayla onto the main map. What did I get, Gayla? Oh yeah,
That's it.
Yep. So this was done about here, where your token marker is. No barrels. And actually, there are barrels out. People are catching rainwater in the barrels. It's not the cleanest of water, but that's what they're doing. There's a lot of mud. There's a river back here, but there are guards up here.
I look at Gayla and I'm like, maybe we put the child in one of the barrels.
Sounds like sounds like better than better than nothing.
You empty out the water from the barrel, and sounds odd to say, but the boy folds up quite nicely into the barrel, and then you put the lid on, and that is that.
We'll go back to the brothel and say, Vinnick, thank you, Vinnick.
I do look at Gayla and I say, is this the last that you will have to do to prove your commitment?
And she's gonna look at her armor that she's carved names on, and she's like, I don't know. I hope it is. I don't know how much more I can bear.
Very well. I don't want to say your secret is safe with me, but that's essentially what I'm gonna say. So
She's gonna curse herself. Damn, I didn't get the boy's name, and so she's just gonna remember Gorso boy, and she's just gonna just like repeat the Gorso boy name so she can write that name on her armor for later.
okay.
All right, Jeff, can you just bounce back to the other voice channel for a sec?
Yep, I'll do it. See you guys over there.
Functionally, Gala, what's going to happen is your next level, you need to take a level of Warlock. Okay?
No problem.
So whenever you happen to level up, which will probably be in a couple of seasons, just take a level of Warlock. Okay?
Okay. Does my oath change at all or anything? Or am I still Oath of Redemption?
I think so. You want to... I mean, the whole reason you're doing all these acts is to redeem the kingdom, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you want to change it, you're fine, but I'm cool with it how it is. It's up to you.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
back to voice channel. One.
Okay.
If it's dim light, when you draw the bowstring, it turns it into darkness.
Oh, nice.
So once I realized that the bow does that, I was like, "Oh, this is actually so good! Like,
Yeah.
I love this."
That's pretty nice.
Guys didn't get the bow, did you?
I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay. So you all wake up.
Oh, Malcolm,
Oh, yeah.
before we do, yeah, before I retire for the evening, I'll
Channel 2?
I'll look. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so
Yeah, so
you did find some people who, there's a tattoo on their ankles, indicating that they would be susceptible to Dark Knight, Dark Angel type stuff.
okay. So while we're hanging out, I will approach them and just have a discussion with them and tell them who I am. They'll obviously see the scythe, and I'll just tell them if they're willing to be followers for this. The plan is to build these shrines to yada yada yada, and if they want to join that cause, to meet us at the mountain at the designated day.
That sure does sound interesting. Something we could get behind. But not to put too fine a point on it. How is the darkness within going to reward us?
Do I know that?
These guys are sacrificial pawns, is what they are. So that's all they're promised is a sacrifice. They don't know that, so if you want to make up some shit, you can, but that's what they think. They think there's some type of reward, but you know their reward is just, as I said, sacrificial lambs. So,
Yeah, so I'll make up something just for speed, that there's some kind of benefit in it for them.
like everlasting life, power.
Yeah, something like that. They'll be promoted above nobles, and be granted a lot of wealth.
That they like that. As you turn from this, as we discover more of Gorso, probably next session you'll see that it's a very, the Lord Gorso commands everything. He's a very evil, wicked, greedy man. So that does speak to them. So, all right. Well, I'll see you at the Cloud Peak. Once again, you got something that can help us get there? We're definitely devoted. We like the power you're offering us, but we still need to get there safely. What do you got?
don't really have anything right now. Are there resources here in town that you can procure?
Just farming equipment, I'm afraid. Tell you what, give us a few gold pieces and we'll get like pickaxes and shovels and things like that. Better than nothing, right?
All right. Well, I'll have to talk to our group because I don't carry any gold.
Well, we'll be here all night.
All right.
So they want a couple of gold pieces. Okay, let's bounce back.
Okay.
Oh, voice channel 2 is in overdrive tonight.
Really cool.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Before we retire for the evening, I did find a couple of other people willing to help that will meet us at the mountain. But again, if we can give them a couple gold to help get some resources, they'll meet us on the mountain when we get there.
Of course.
It's me, darling. Why are we trying to have all these people meet us at the mountain?
They need to construct. They need to get together and construct something, but they need the resources to get there safely. We can't guide them there. They need to gather some supplies in order to make it there safely.
Oh, so it's a building project, like fundraising.
What are they building? What are they building?
In my vision, I was told that we need to build some shrines, and when they're in certain spots, it'll provide some protection.
Okay, vision. No context on that. That's strange.
And Asho, did you want to do something tonight before we retire? I mean, that's yeah. I would say Toriel's not trying to convince you. I think maybe Eric is just asking. That's all. I didn't know if you wanted.
You
to
don't
do
have to convince Asha to do it. If
Okay.
Toriel goes and asks her to do it, she'd do it.
Okay. No, Toriel would for sure not try to, not even ask you to do it because that's definitely not her. So this is more like Eric wondering if you're going to do it.
She wouldn't do it unless she's pushed to it.
Oh, okay. The Toriel's not gonna, definitely wouldn't push you to do that. That's not her.
If it becomes more like a challenge or like, hey, can you think you can one up so and so? Yes.
Long rest activated.
All right.
Actually quite a nice sleep. The decent beds. You've been doing it rough for a while. And the morning comes. And I think that is a good point to end it. Of course, you know that there's a talk around here somewhere. I don't know where it is. Well, I do know where it is, but you don't. But we'll pick this up next week.